HRW 20th anniversary. I'm Ruben Dominguez. That's Katie Stone. We are at Brennan's restaurant. Katie, introduce our guest.
Alex Brennan Martin. You guys know who this gentleman is. He is has been here in Houston for many years, and of course, we're here at Brennan's. We're in the chef's table.
Yep.
Special room. You can see the kitchen behind us, and I'm super excited today because we've got a little special for you guys. You're probably here where we are. We're right here in the kitchen. But we're going to go in the kitchen and we're going to show you some of the preparation of some of these incredible HRW dishes because this is always one of the most popular menus
100%
of the year. And I know that you always enjoy being able to participate as well.
It's been a blast. I go back to, I was like, oh my God, is this 20 years? It can't be. And, go back to a conversation with your mom and a few other folks, and one thing led to another. And, here we are. 20 years later.
Yeah, 20 years later. It's amazing.
Have you been busy this HRW?
We have. And HRW. I'm going to propose HRM at some point.
Yes.
But okay, HRW.
We'll get there.
We're getting there. As a week.
Yes,
then
that's
it went to
exactly
2 weeks, and then it jumped to the month.
Exactly right.
But that was by demand.
It was by demand.
And that's true. That's exactly right.
You were probably one of my mother's first phone calls when people would say, hey, we want to extend this. She'd probably call you.
Yeah. And I tried to avoid her phone calls as often as possible because I ended up on that crazy radio show.
Yes.
And she wanted people dancing and moving, and I'm going, what the hell am I doing here on a Saturday morning?
Air dancing is a thing, guys. And if you were on the Cleverly radio show, you had to air dance. Ruben was really good at it.
I'm Latino.
I don't dance that well on my feet, so on a chair, not so much.
I'll have some gumbo, please.
There you go.
Some gumbo.
Okay,
Booty cam.
We're off.
It's coming. So you can't come to Brennan's and not have the gumbo. I think.
Yeah.
World famous.
It's the thing. It's I often say it would not be safe to go in the dining room if we took banana salsa or turtle soup or gumbo off the menu.
What makes the Brennan gumbo classic? So just such a
okay.
So
As in all good cooking, the basic stock, right? I mean, if it's a shrimp gumbo, it's a shrimp stock. If it's a chicken and sausage gumbo, it is a roasted chicken bone stock, right? And so that's you start there at the basics. You put the flavor in at the very beginning, and don't screw it up too much after that.
Yeah, nothing's coming out of a can or a box.
Yeah, look, I'm going to tell you that there is more and more product like that that's better than it ever was. But you're
still
correct. Old ways are
the time-consuming tested methods are the best. All righty, so let's get it, Katie.
I know people.
Katie is calling for gumbo.
I know of people who have come here to Houston for the Brennan's gumbo.
Oh, good.
Like they've heard of it, they've researched, they've done their.
This is our chicken and sausage gumbo, right?
Okay,
so gumbo yaya.
I know what it tastes like because I kind of grew up on it, right? So it's like I know that it's just gonna be first class, exactly what I want, exactly what I expect. It's always like this too, which is tough to do.
Well, the team, Jose Arevalo, our Creole chef,
love him.
Arrived here in Houston. He was here at this restaurant about a year or two. We argued that before I was.
Right.
And started off as a warewasher.
Yeah.
He's the only Cajun from El Salvador.
Right.
And at any rate, we've been, he's been with Carl and myself and a lot of the team.
I love it.
This is,
this is the work of the master.
We're going to see Chef.
I'm going to taste.
Yep,
I'm going to taste. See what's going on. I need hot sauce for mine, but whatever.
Carl,
I'm just going to
look, my girls tease me all the time that chicken gumbo and eggs are just a transportation device for hot sauce. Right. I'm with you there.
This needs nothing. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
But I still put hot sauce
First thing that came to my mind was perfect. Good. You guys have had a good month.
Yeah. It has been a good month. It's coming out of the last few years into this year, you don't really know what to expect. Yeah. And I tell you something interesting that I took the time and looked at. And, we are able to keep track and reservations of who's visited with us in the past. And there's so many people that we only see. They come out. But this is like year 9 or year 11 or year 4. We're stuck in during August, so this is a fun thing to do.
So we eat.
We do eat.
And we support
you guys,
the food.
Thank God.
Right? And, being one of like the longest running iconic restaurants, that base of return, long-time,
And they go
loyal
with that.
clientele. Those folks you see year after year. This is one of their favorites.
It means more to us than anything.
Let's go to Foodie Camp. Ooh. Alex,
Okay.
what is this?
All right. Couchon de lait, right? Growing up, one of my favorite things in the world is when we're going to have a good picking. And it's, dig a hole in the ground, put your stones in there, build the fire.
Oh, my God.
Cook the pork slowly.
Sure.
And everybody grab what they want to grab, right?
Yes.
Well, this is just a little bit of a take on it and almost an update, if you will, to a Benedict.
Right.
But it's the Couchon de lait simply on top of the muffins.
Yes.
English muffins.
Yes.
How they get there in a Creole thing, I'll never figure out. But here we are.
It's a match made in heaven.
But the Chiron sauce on top of the on top of it's a hollandaise based sauce, but it has basically, if you will, think almost like a Creole sauce,
right?
In with the hollandaise,
right.
And it screams good. I mentioned Paul a minute ago, so I guess I've got Paul on the brain.
Right.
But Paul would say, it's good is if you put a little bit up here on your forehead, your tongue will slap you trying to get to it.
He had some incredible lines.
Paul said some shit.
Incredible lines.
Stuff,
You're good. You're good. Never had the pleasure of meeting the man. Always enjoyed a lot.
Good. All right. Hey, Couchon de lait.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's a.
So I don't remember seeing this one.
It's new. It's really
got
new.
It. Okay, this is one of the new ones. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't losing my mind.
This is a new one, and it's really from the brains. The team.
That would be you.
No, yeah, the smart guys.
You said the brains,
and so they just worked on this and the idea, and they pushed it around and pushed it around and pushed it around, and finally sort of settled here.
Here we are.
But it's just it's good eating, man. I mean, it's a good night for Forker, and you finish that off, you're going to need to go home and take a nap. A little bit like you get after Thanksgiving,
brother.
So
that is delicious.
And a little bit of the smoke, but not overwhelmed.
Nope,
and then I think the egg yolk and the sauce Chiron
just does it. Wow,
the sauce Chiron is really interesting. It's one of the 7 sauces. It's a variant on hollandaise. It's one of 7 mother sauces, and it's just you don't see it.
Right.
And it's one. I think I guess you reach a certain point in your life and career doing this, and you say, well, let's bring back some of the great old things, rather than always keep trying to do something new and different.
Well, I think this is definitely a wonderful addition.
Good.
Is this going to be around for a while?
I think it's kind of stuck. Yeah,
right,
I think it's kind of stuck. We actually had some people that one of our longtime captains said these folks came in again this week just to have the
Can we have that again?
And they're here's 4 of them at the table.
I think you're on to something.
I
think you're on to something. But we talked about the classics and favorites, and I mean it doesn't get more classic than this. Coming up on the Foodie Cam, guys, I'm going to draw your attention. Not only is this a beautiful looking dish, but it doesn't get any more, classic than this. Talk about it, Alex.
Shrimp and grits,
man.
Right? I mean, it growing up, this was a dish that you would get at the neighborhood restaurants in New Orleans or in environs around around the city.
Right.
And it was just you were just as likely to find it at sort of a very family-oriented diner.
Right.
And it really wasn't ever thought of as fine dining.
Yeah.
It wasn't thought as good food. And I when we put it back on the menu, or put it on the menu here first, my mom got really upset.
Right.
She was like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
That's that's neighborhood
you eat
food,
at home,
right?
Just,
exactly right." I said, "Well, Mom, people don't cook at home. Let's see how it sells." And it has sold extraordinarily well for all these years. And it's now I will say one thing about the grits come actually from a mill in Waco.
Okay.
Nowadays. And they're milled the old-fashioned way. They're not bleached.
Nope.
They're not, and it's
again doing it right, doing it the right way, not cutting any corners.
Combined it with, we have some wonderful folks who make great goat cheese here, just north of town.
All right.
And so we combine the goat cheese in the grits, and it's pretty good stuff.
You're saying all the words that I love. All right, now we're going to do something we haven't done this before, guys. So we're going to try something new. We're going in the kitchen to see how they make the magic happen at Brennan's. All right, I'm excited about this. Look at this. All right, so I think Katie's taking over. Maybe no, I'm not 100% sure.
So this is a duck boudin kolache. It's sort of a bit of a cross-cultural mashup there, and when we have to come into work early on Mother's Day or Easter, Carl will make a stop at the donut shop and pick donuts and kolaches. I'll bring in kolaches. It's just a great. It's sort of like the rest of Texas now. Well, kolaches are your sort of go-to feel-good breakfast food, right?
Okay.
Well, this is sort of a duck boudin in the form of a kolache, but they've taken it a little bit further, and they have this great tomato chutney.
Yeah. All right. So, Alex, I'm going to stop you right there because I think Katie's actually on the mic right now. So let them talk. So let's watch them go, and I'm going to eat these grits. Oh.
So the beef po' boy. Well, you know what? You're never here.
Hope they don't eat that whole kolache. Because you had me sold on that, brother.
We have others. We have others.
We're not using any kind of strip or anything. It's actually 10.
What
And much more surprise, but it's not really a surprise at the
Yes.
same time.
Well, if you guys are making it, it's not a surprise.
One of my favorites is there. So here we go. We got the bread, our French baguette is nice and toasted. So with our meat that's incorporated with our barbecue sauce.
Beautiful.
Oh,
I can smell. Oh my goodness. Woo!
Now this is also getting some of the white cheddar cheese fondue here as well as our tomato jam. So this is very encompassing with flavor.
This is such a unique dish. I haven't seen a dish like this yet this summer on the HRW menu, so it's nice to know that it was popular. I love how you guys are always creating new things.
We are. I've only been here with this organization for 1 year, and what a year it has been.
It's been a good year.
It has been a good year.
Well, Chef Jose's been here for 41 years, so.
He is the institution of this institution.
He absolutely is, yeah, for sure.
And I also like to say, I was in Vegas, I like to say hi to your Fox 5 neighbors in Las Vegas.
Oh, how funny.
That's
Yeah,
them.
very cool.
Here we go.
All right, what are we doing
Fried
over here?
fried onion right on top.
See the onion rings on the top? Okay.
And
More chai.
Beautiful.
That's our beef the beef boy.
Oh,
Here goes the hot
Very
yeah,
plate.
it's hot plate, yes.
Okay.
Beautiful. We'll take that,
Whoa.
deliver it over there, yep.
all right.
Go on over, yep.
I'm just gonna let me see.
Yeah, I'm going to sit in my couch.
But I'm a
Right here, yeah. Right there.
Thank you, Chef. Katie, you're back.
all right.
What did you bring us?
Made.
What kind of delicious madness is this?
You guys, this is.
I saw you over there with the chef.
You know.
Is that cool? We now go in the kitchen.
It's very cool. This is the first time. This is what I was so excited about.
Nuts.
We went in the kitchen. We had Chef Jason and Chef Jose, and they made their
beef to brie.
famous. Yeah. So
Oh.
this is what's so cool, you guys. This is a new dish.
Probably can see.
To Brennan's that you guys kind of debuted during HRW.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's been a hit.
It's been a huge hit, and it's actually we're sort of doing a little R&D on our Houston Restaurant Weeks Diner. We have an expansion of our bar, which by next year will be
very
open.
excited
right?
about that.
That'll be open.
Yes. Oh,
And so we're
Yeah.
working on the menu, and the debris po' boy is. And this is a little bit of a fancied up, gussied up New Orleans debris po' boy.
well,
So
it smells amazing.
Jump in,
gonna
guys.
watch
Jump
you
in.
get in
No,
there.
Katie, go ahead.
Um,
You worked hard over there with this.
You know, it's
all you.
a kind of a large item.
So the bread also is Leidenheimer from New Orleans. So nothing wrong. We have great local bakeries. Don't get me wrong,
Mhm.
but it is Leidenheimer and comes to us, and a lot of people in town are using it. But it's sort of my favorite. And then the shoestring onion rings.
And then the white queso.
Yep.
Such a great combination of flavors.
Well, instead of putting cheese sort of on it, right? Sort of put it
Ooh.
on cheese, if you will.
That's fantastic.
It's
And so
good.
just a little bit of different take on how you get your cholesterol.
I can see why it's so popular.
So yeah, no, I thought when the guys did that, I was like, I think we have a winner. So
Totally, I love that, and I love to see that HRW is benefiting you guys in a different way in trying a new dish. And,
we get out there and use these folks as, like I said, little
science projects.
lab animals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little science projects.
Research and development.
All right, we've got
That's so good.
an item up here on the foodie cam. If it's what I think it is,
What do you think it
I
is?
think. Well, I mean, I know it's chocolate cake, but
Is
Alex, is that the mousse that I saw being prepared? Is that a chocolate mousse in the middle?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's more of a ganache.
A ganache.
It's
Okay.
more of a
It's on my
ganache.
Instagram right now. I took a picture of it. A giant bowl of mousse that may or may not be here when we leave. Oh, there's Ruben.
It is.
Ruben's
all,
enjoying.
yeah. I like it. There may be blowback here. This is kind of a.
I had to do it the right way.
No, there you go. Lick the fingers, though, man.
There.
You got to get in there and lick fingers. So.
That bread is really something.
It really is. Gosh, I wish Lightheim Bakery is in New Orleans and we get it, and they figured out a way to do it pretty well. But
Just like people talk about, like out of Manhattan, why can't we do that New York pizzeria
Right.
style in Oklahoma?
I personally think it's the water. I personally think it's the water.
Yeah.
I've long now. That means it might kill you if it's New Orleans.
But you're gonna die happy.
But it is it's a decent, it's a good piece of bread.
And that's a big sandwich too. You're not gonna go hungry if you eat that.
No. One of the things we've kind of been working on is if we can get around to like we do soups 1-1-1.
Mm-hmm.
A demi-tasse.
Demi-tasse. I love the demi-tasse. Tell everybody what that is.
Well, that's our it's a small cup portion of all of our turtle soup, our gumbo of the day, and our soup du jour of the day, and all three soups. And it's
Perfect.
people kind of goes
I
nuts.
love that.
People
I love it.
crazy.
I get it every time I'm here.
Well, doing a po' boy 1-1-1, right? So if we can do
You have my
small boy-
attention.
yes. We're working on it. We're working on it. I think we might have a protest from our first course station because I think it's
a lot. Yeah.
It's going to take off.
Yeah, right.
But,
Yeah.
At any rate, but
I love that. Well, hang on one second. We're going to go back into the kitchen, guys, and Katie's got a little something extra for us. Katie, can you hear me?
All right, guys.
There you go.
We're back here with Chef Jose in the kitchen.
Chef Harry here.
Chef Harry, hi guys. And we're going to take a look at some frog legs. I don't think I've ever seen frog legs be prepared before,
So as far as I know,
but they are on the HRW menu.
a stream with multiple cameras. So I think
That's very good.
So like New York actually sees all our content.
Some seasoning, salt, our classic grill seasoning. Okay. Then we're gonna braise it. Okay. We got some oil already working here. It's a little bit hot.
Have the frog legs been popular this summer?
Yes, we've been selling pretty well.
People like to dine on frog legs during the hot summer months.
Yep. Yeah, we just gone through a bunch of it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like 100 pounds.
Oh, 100 pounds of frog legs.
That's a lot.
So how long, Chef, does it take for the frog legs to cook?
This take us about 3 or 4 minutes.
Yep.
More than that. We're gonna make a manure sauce over here.
Oh.
Clarified butter. So we just got the butter. We just let it go hot all the way high.
And this is the sauce that you'll use for the frog
That's
legs.
the sauce we use for the project. We just use oil to fry those. We don't want to do in the fryer because we want to do fresh oil every single time. So over here, I'm just gonna make some brown butter. So that's gonna be going with the.
Now, for somebody who wants to make frog legs at home, is it pretty easy,
It is.
or
It
is
is
it complicated?
It's pretty easy. The easy way to make it is just blanch them before. So that way when you are cooking it, like frying or something, you don't have to like let it go for so long. You already blanch them with some flavor. You can add some salt, pepper, classic, you know, and a little bit of garlic. So you get just a little bit of flavor, blanch it, and then you can like do whatever you want to do from there. You can bake it, you can fry like I'm doing it right now. Careful there. Yes, careful with that, right there.
Are we sure that those legs are immobile?
Oh yes. So right now I got my butter a little bit brown. We're gonna make from butter. So let me go with it. Yes. I want to just the lemon just so it has the flavor right there. I have some okra. We're gonna fry some okra over here. Watch it this year. That's a great flavor. And just a little bit of salt. Like that. Pretty much that's it. Then we got our frog leg. So now we're gonna play. I got that. We're gonna make it. Thank you very much. So right here, we're gonna add a little bit of
Jalapenos
okra,
in there. Oh, okra,
that's
not
okra
jalapenos.
right there. That's okra right there.
That would be an interesting taste.
It is. Great taste. So we got some almond. And I got some in there. So this will enhance the flavor. Just leave it like this. And there we go. Just a little bit, little garnish, more creamy, right there. So then, so right there.
Beautiful. Voila! We are back.
Now we're talking.
There we go.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Katie, great job back there. Oh, she's gone again. All right.
I'm here.
Hey, good job back there.
Was it good?
It was fantastic.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, guys, you know, you don't get this on other programs. You don't go deep into the kitchen. You don't see the technique. You don't see the classic dishes being created. So,
This is
Katie,
so fun.
Katie, very specifically, when we talked about this, she wanted to roll it out at Brennan's. This is the pilot, the test, the inaugural voyage. I think.
Yes.
Thank
Well,
you.
and
Well done.
thank you for
Well
letting
done.
us do this.
No.
No, I called Alex and I said, "Hi, Alex. Can I invade your kitchen for a few minutes?"
And he said no.
And he said the answer is yes.
Yeah,
Immediately.
but when? Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk when.
Because it's it's not like it's not busy here or anything. It's packed. Yeah.
This is a fun dish. So the
Frog
brains of the outfit and the guys, and so frog legs during the summer. It's just a Louisiana. I think it's a very French thing.
Yes.
Like when we restaurant in New York City to this day. Like when we make frog.
Yep.
And so this is a little bit of a cross-cultural. So done in the French style, very simply, very lightly dusted and battered, but we'll do a little cornmeal,
Yep.
right? A little southern nod rather than just flour, a little bit of the burnt butter. But the finish, this dish would always be finished with chervil or a green leafy parsley, capers, and a little bit of lemon. Well, instead of Carl Walker, former chef, general manager,
Legendary Carl Walker.
longtime buddy,
Yeah.
goes, well, wait a minute, why capers? Why? So we use cut up marinated okra,
Yeah.
pickled okra.
Oh,
So it gives you the same vinegar bite back to the frog leg as it does. So here, get your
I called it jalapenos.
A really good
earlier
way
as
to
he
do
was
this is
making it.
pick the sucker up and
Just pick
and
it up.
bite it. Go
Pick it
for
up.
it. There you go.
Where do
Yeah,
I
do
go?
it.
Where do I bite it?
That's
Right here?
in there. Well, there's a bone in the middle. It's like it's a frog leg.
Oh.
So yeah, here. A little bit of the grilled lemon.
Yeah.
Now you had a little bit. Now watch
Yes,
the
chef.
difference.
Yes, chef.
when you have it this time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a
Hot.
thing.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, right. It's not
really
just for garnish.
good.
It's not just for garnish. It's there for all practical purposes, and a little bit of pickled okra.
Skinny chicken.
There you go.
Oh my goodness, Alex! I
They
see
used to say
something.
skinny chicken. They used to call them. Well, I almost said what they nickname.
I love the sauce too. The brown butter.
Just very simple. Brown
Really
butter.
simple.
What is cooked in.
Hang on now.
And we saw him make the brown butter.
Hang on now.
Get in there.
Which was the
Thank
pickled okra is excellent. But I love how simple it was because I asked him to explain a little bit about if we wanted to make frog legs at home. It's something that's maybe a little bit intimidating, but it was so simple.
It is. It is.
Banging.
A few
It is.
little steps.
Yeah.
And I think the key was to not overcook it, to not cook it for too long.
Very, very quickly.
Yeah.
The worst thing in the world. Well, worst thing is a frozen frog leg. The second worst thing is a frozen, dried out frog leg.
You sound like you speak from experience.
I've been there, man. I've been there.
You've had frozen frog leg before.
I have been.
Hey guys, so we're getting a little closer
Okay.
to the
Yes.
end. Let's go to the foodie
Dessert.
cam.
Foodie cam. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so beignets. I've wanted to have them on the menu for years and years and years. We never could find a good fryer that we could do them consistently, and we did, and got it in, and it's been a major league hit. So New Orleans cafe au lait and beignets, right? So the sauce is a cafe au lait sauce.
Oh,